Hello, everyone. This is Michael Balesta. The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Toronto Raptors in overtime Tuesday in Game 1, 113 to 112. Cleveland trailed throughout regulation. They survived multiple chances by the Raptors in the closing seconds before James missed a jumper to win on the other end of the court. The Cavs took their first lead in overtime and led by 6, but held on only when Fred VanVleet's three-point attempt in the closing seconds rimmed out. Checking the stats from the NBA app, James finished with 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists. J.R. Smith added 20 points, Kyle Korver had 19, Jeff Green 16, and Tristan Thompson finished with 14. DeMar DeRozan finished with a Toronto game high, 22 points, while Jonas Valanciunas had 21. In Game 2, the Cavs had a comfortable win, 128 to 110. James did not get a triple-double, but had a virtuoso performance in scoring 43, shooting 19 of 28 from the field and 14 assists. Kevin Love had 31 points and 11 rebounds, and Cleveland pulled away in the second half. DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry combined for 45 points, but it was not nearly enough. LeBron James hit a buzzer-beating basket for the second time in these 2018 NBA playoffs in Game 3 of the second round. Cleveland never trailed, but Kyle Lowry refused to lie down for Toronto, and OG Anunoby tied the game at 103 with 8 seconds left. It set the stage for James's heroics with his coast-to-coast shot off the glass. The 105-103 victory put them up 3-0 Saturday. Monday night in Game 4, the Cavaliers got the sweep, 128-93. LeBron James reached his 10th Eastern Conference Finals appearance with the victory. The teams that James has played for in the third round are 8-1. Not only did Cleveland get the sweep against Toronto, but now the team gets some rest time after a difficult 7-game series with Indiana. The Cavs look like a different team against Toronto. LeBron got the help that he needed from Kevin Love as he was scoring and getting rebounds. I've been critical of his play in the first round, but he played much better in round 2. J.R. Smith and Kyle Korver were very good from the perimeter in the series. Now the Cavaliers can focus on trying to game plan for what will likely be the Boston Celtics. They will try to duplicate what they did in the 2017 Conference Finals in a dominating effort by winning in 5 games. They never trailed at TD Garden in the 3 playoff games they played there. I don't expect them to have as easy of a time of things as last year. I think very highly of Celtics head coach Brad Stevens, who should be the coach of the year. Cleveland does not have to deal with Kyrie Irving nor Gordon Hayward, who suffered season-ending injuries. Still, Stevens has still pushed the right buttons with the players he has, including Jason Tatum, Terry Rozier, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, and Marcus Morris. During the postgame show on TNT, there was a graphic saying that the Cavs beat the Celtics 2 out of 3 times during regular season play. All 3 of them were when Irving was playing. I do expect the Cavaliers to beat the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, but I think they will need 6 games. I think this will be tougher than some people might expect, but I believe James will help carry Cleveland through to another NBA Finals appearance. Cleveland will be assured of hosting Games 3 and 4 of the East Finals, and if necessary, Game 6. Please check the NBA website for the dates and times. Looking at the other conference semifinal series, the Boston Celtics lead the Philadelphia 76ers 3-1. In the Western Conference, the Houston Rockets lead the Utah Jazz 3-1, while the Golden State Warriors own a 3-1 series lead on the New Orleans Pelicans. On the diamond, the Cleveland Indians took 2 out of 3 games against the Texas Rangers. They lost Tuesday 8-6 in 12 innings, despite a game-tying grand slam by Bradley Zimmer with 2 outs in the 9th. Joey Gallo and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa each had home runs to lead Texas to the win. The Indians bounced back the following day with a 12-4 win. Edwin Encarnacion and Francisco Lindor each were 3 of 5. Eric Gonzalez, the number 9 hitter, was 3 for 4. Corey Kluber had 6 strikeouts in 7 innings of work to get his 5th win of the season. On Thursday, the Bats were hot in both games of the makeup doubleheader against the Toronto Blue Jays. They lost 13-11 in extras in the daytime, courtesy of Yangervis Solarte's grand slam in the 11th inning to break a 9-all tie. Edwin Encarnacion drove in a pair of runs to get Jose Ramirez and Michael Brantley home, but it was not enough. Cleveland showed that they still had plenty of runs left in them in a 13-4 win under the lights. Reading the MLB game summaries after Solarte gave the Blue Jays a 1-0 lead in the second, Lindor answered with a base hit to score Gonzalez in the third. The Indians were forced to come from behind again after a Josh Donaldson home run in the fourth. Roberto Perez brought home Tyler Naquin. Then in the fifth, Ramirez went deep for a 2-run home run, which started a big inning. Bradley Zimmer was walked with the bases loaded. Gonzalez cleared the bases with a double to really break the game open at 8-2. Lindor and Ramirez each got RBI doubles before Brantley's sacrifice fly got Jason Kipnis home from third to make the score 11-2 to Cleveland. Gonzalez tacked on a run in the sixth with a double that scored Zimmer. In the seventh, a wild pitch by Carlos Ramirez got Jose Ramirez home for the 13th run. The Blue Jays would get a run in the final two frames, but the Indians had done the damage in a 13-4 win to split the doubleheader. Adam Plutko got the win to go 1-0, going more than 7 innings. Friday, Cleveland fought back before losing the initial game of the 3-game series against the New York Yankees 7-6. Gleyber Torres, Aaron Judge, and Gary Sanchez used the long ball to give New York a 5-0 lead, which lasted until the 8th inning. Reading through the comments on Twitter, Indians pitcher Josh Tomlin has had a rough start to the season. He allowed 8 hits, but thanks to the bats, Tomlin did not end up on the loss column. Bradley Zimmer with one swing made it 5-3. Later, Jose Ramirez went deep to square the match. The Yankees went back in front as Alexi Ogando walked Aaron Judge with the bases full. In the ninth, Yan Gomes tied the game thanks to a wild pitch by Aroldis Chapman. It would be short-lived as Miguel Andujar's RBI single scored Giancarlo Stanton. Chapman, despite the blown save, gets his initial win of 2018. The Yankees again came up with the victory 5-2 in matinee action Saturday. Trevor Bauer got the start, but dropped to 2-3 despite 8 strikeouts. After a Lindor solo home run in the fifth, Bauer walked Austin Romine with the bases loaded. Lindor bobbled a ground ball at shortstop, and his throw to third went past Jose Ramirez, allowing the Yankees to score 2 more runs. Brett Gardner's sacrifice fly allowed Romine to cap off a 4-run frame. The damage was done. Encarnacion's ground out got Ramirez home in the sixth, but Cleveland could not draw closer. New York closed the scoring as Gardner's base hit got Romine across the plate in the 7th inning. Sonny Gray got the win to go to 2-2, while David Robertson got his first save of the season. Sunday was a bitter pill to swallow as Cleveland could not hold on to a 4-0 8th inning lead. Mike Clevenger left the game with 1 out and walking Neil Walker and Tyler Austin. Cody Allen could not hold the fort down as he allowed 3 runs with 2 outs. Gardner scored Walker, then Judge doubled home Austin and Gardner in the 8th. Allen continues in the 9th, but surrendered a game-tying hit by Walker to bring home Aaron Hicks. Gleyber Torres had a walk-off 3-run home run, allowing the Yankees to sweep the 3-game series. It drops the Indians to 17-17 on the season. Watching the weekend series leads me to believe there is still a hangover from the result of the American League Division Series last October. Just as the Cleveland Cavaliers have the Toronto Raptors number on the basketball court, the New York Yankees are in the heads of the Cleveland Indians. The Indians will have to solve the puzzle of beating them, but cannot do so until down the road should both teams meet each other in postseason play. The bullpen will need some tinkering, and it will be interesting to see what happens when the trading deadline comes later this summer. As things stand, leading the division is not bad. The American League Central is not as strong as the West and East divisions in the early stages of the season, but the Indians will gladly take where they are at this point, being a game and a half up on Minnesota. I think the Indians will figure things out. Cleveland starts an interleague doubleheader tonight at 7:40 p.m. Eastern Time in Milwaukee before quickly turning around Wednesday for a 1:10 first pitch. 5-0 Corey Kluber and 1-0 Wade Miley are scheduled for tonight. Then 4-1 Carlos Carrasco goes against 2-2 Junior Guerrera before a travel day. Cleveland then hosts the Kansas City Royals for 3 games starting Friday at 7:10. Saturday will be a 4:10 start with the finale Sunday at 1:10. The Tribe will be in Detroit for 3 starting Monday at 7:10. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms watching. Thank you for all you do. Please check out the Facebook group North Texas Browns Backers page and hit the like button for the latest updates there. If you live outside of the North Texas region, please search to find a Browns Backers Club closest to you. Your support is greatly appreciated. The text of this blog is available at http://www.mjbolesta2blog.wordpress.com. That's the number 2. I'm on Twitter at mjbolesta2 and on Facebook at Michael Bolesta. Archived videos on YouTube can be found by searching Michael Bolesta, Roman numeral 2. God bless. Have a wonderful day.